Coming up next, Weeknight with Ellie Muller. That's right, it's coming up next on the one and only Nick at Night. When late night TV breaks, we fix it.
From the gorgeous YouTube dog show, and please keep the spiders away from this place. We don't want any more spiders here. It's Weeknight with Ellie Muller. And now, our man who's going to talk about spiders tonight, my oh my, is this going to be an extremely wild show. He is the one and only Mr. Ellie Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. My name is Ellie Muller. What's up? Alright. The theme song was composed by Donald Piano, and today's gaming spot is Weeknight Update Storyteller. And they are two of our shows for last night, along with Eva Amity, Grand Bar and Has Been Hotel in 2004. Hopefully she will return to this program very, very soon. Pierre Kelly, Maggie Elise, and Craftworks Animation. Please check all those people out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to find out what's up. Here we go. What's up with spiders? Insects that are very creepy. Wait, didn't we talk about that fact before? Anyway, the state of Missouri now has 4 venomous spiders. What? No! Stop the spiders! I repeat, stop the spiders! They must be stopped. Now hold on. A spider actually has parasites. That's right. Scientists in Brazil once found a spider and they thought that it was wearing a necklace. Really? A necklace on a spider? No! 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 Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another top 8 list. MP! Elephant! Let's go! You got it, boss. Science category, top 8 things that spiders can't do. Number 8, be friends with you. Number 7, dance with you. Number 6, sing with you. Number 5, rock and roll. Number 4, relax. Number 3, be nice. Number 2, be cool. And number 1, tell jokes. Whoa, wait a minute. Isn't the spider in the Charlotte's Web movie nice? Yeah, but here's the thing. Charlotte's Web is a movie and a story. It's not a real thing. Now it makes sense. Yeah, I'm glad that you and I could talk about it. I'm glad that we could talk about it too. Thank you, boys. Thanks a lot. You know what? Hashtag Weeknight Update, hashtag Ellie Muller for Late Night, hashtag Ellie Muller for Those, hashtag Spread Love Around, and hashtag Autism is Awesome. Get those hashtags across social media, please. Whoever I like this thing, subscribe to the bell, chef, and chat it up in the comment section down below. Whoever you please, do not go anywhere. We will be right back with the in-between monologue, Toy Story, a moment for everyone, talking time, random advice, and this week's Count of the Week question. Remember, this is still Weeknight Update, and I have you all for the night.
You deserve nothing.
But the best gifts because you are a gift. Jinkies.
Some creatures landed from outer space. They gave off a funny green light. They said they traveled to our planet just to watch Nick at Night.
Do you know I've been talking to you for 5 years about Empire Carpets? I figure by now you ought to know we've got the very best names in carpeting. You ought to know about our 72-hour delivery. our great credit plan, our free gifts. But what do? You just sit there. Now, come on, you know you need new carpeting, and there'll never be a better time to buy, so get yourself over to the telephone right now and give us a call, all right? I'll even sing the number for you. 588-2300 Empire. Now can I get down, guys?
Whoever wins here gets a chance to be in the finals at the Super Bowl. Here, let's see that. Arg! Ah! The best thing about having your own copy of the new Peanuts video is watching your favorite parts over and over. Arg! Just fill up at any participating Shell station and get You're in the Super Bowl Charlie Brown for only $4.99.
Welcome back to Weeknight Update. By the way, I'm sorry for what happened during the opening introductions. Apparently, there was a mishap during the opening introductions. Hopefully, everything will be alright in the future. Now, Tori's Gaming Spot, I have a story for everyone in a few moments, but first, it's time for the in-between monologue. Now, spiders are arachnids that have 8 legs. That's why you should never call them insects. Spiders produce silk with their spinnerets. That's why their spider webs are so sticky and silky. Okay, I really need to start coming up with better jokes. Spiders have fangs that will allow them to eat their prey. No, they're not like vampires, but they're very close. Did you know that there are 50,000 species of spiders in the world? I know! And what makes that fact they're very scary is the fact that they're all scary. And finally, spiders cannot be found in Antarctica. Of course, they'll never be in Antarctica because Antarctica is too cold for them. Duh! Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Tori's story. Go ahead, Tori.
Hey guys, Tori Mullins here, and welcome back to Tori's Story. So the next story I'm going to be telling you is about spiders. And here's the story. Once upon a time, in a sunny meadow full of flowers and tall grass, there lived a little spider named Stella. Stella was a very busy spider. She loved spinning beautiful shiny webs. One bright morning, Stella found a perfect spot between 2 tall branches. I will spin my best web today, she said happily. Stella started spinning her silky thread, and around and around she went, weaving her web carefully. Just then, Cow walked by. Moo, moo, said Cow. Stella, do you want to play in the meadow with me? But Stella was very busy. She didn't even stop. She kept spinning her web. Next, horse trotted over. Nay, nay, said horse. Stella, let's go for a run. But Stella was still very busy. She kept spinning and spinning. Then sheep came close. Bah, bah, said sheep. Stella, come play tag with us. But Stella was too busy. She spun her web carefully, not stopping at all. Soon, Cat walked by. Meow, meow, said Cat. Stella, let's chase butterflies together. But Stella was still busy. She spun and spun her web, making it bigger and stronger. More animals came. Dog, duck, pig, and goat. Come play with us, Stella, they said each. But Stella was still very, very busy. She worked hard all day long. Finally, the sun began to set. The sky turned pink and orange. Stella finished her web. It sparkled in the sunset light. Wow, Stella, said the animals. Your web is beautiful. Stella smiled. Thank you. I worked hard, but now it's time to play. The next day, Stella joined her friends in the meadow. They laughed, played games, and had lots of fun together. Stella showed them how to spin tiny webs too. Stella learned that working hard is good, but playing with friends is wonderful too. From then on, Stella always made time for both. The end. That's the story about spiders. So stay tuned where I tell the next story. Bye, guys.
Thank you very much, Tori. That was incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a moment for everyone, huh? We all know how scary spiders are. So I have come up with an awesome poem that would help you deal with spiders. Hey, everybody, do the top. That's all you know about to bring it up. Hey. All right, here we go. The poem is entitled, If a Spider Comes to You. If a spider comes to you, then you better run. Spiders always show up to ruin your fun. Nobody likes a spider. Running is the thing to do. It's very proper to do if a spider comes to you. If a spider comes to you, then you better scream. They scream for help. Don't scream for ice cream. If you don't, then the spider will take a huge bite out of you. That's what you should do if a spider comes to you. I hope that quick poem will help you out in the long run. Nobody wants to deal with spiders. We all know that they're not friendly. Hey, here's a friendly thing that we can do. Let's have a little talking time. Missouri has 4 venomous spiders. That's right, 4. Now, what are the 4 venomous spiders? Well, Let's find out together, shall we? Two of those spiders are the northern black widow and the brown widow. The other two are the black widow and the brown recluse spider. Ow! I am shocked. Then again, aren't all spiders dangerous? I think so. Now, listen to this. Now, this is really insane, all right? Recently, in Brazil, researchers found a spider, and they thought that the spider had a pearl necklace, which makes no sense at all. Of course, what they did not know until several moments later was the fact that that spider actually had parasites. I mean, seriously, how can a researcher not know that spiders do not wear necklaces? I mean, it makes no sense at all. Apparently, the parasites are stuck on the spider. The reason why is because the lymph part of the spider is the spider's most vulnerable region, especially considering the fact that all the other parts of the spider have a lot of chitin, which forms an exoskeleton, difficult for the termite fangs, which forms an exoskeleton difficult for the parasites and the termite fangs to penetrate. Wow. That's something that you won't learn from anyone on the animal planet. Hey, how about some animal advice for the world, huh? Never be friends with spiders. Always get rid of the spiders. Spiders are useful when they are getting rid of certain pets. But if their webs get on your nerves, then please get rid of them immediately. If you see a spider, then run! Spiders are scary. And finally, please remember that spiders are creepy, scary, and horrible. That's useful advice. Now, this is your last chance to answer this week's Content of the Week question, which is, what would you do if you find a spider in your shampoo? Go over to the post section of my YouTube channel page and answer that question as honestly and as thoughtfully as you can. Tomorrow night on this program, you and I will find out who this week's Content of the Week winner will be, and you and I will talk about shampoo together with some help from Toys Gaming Spot, Mild Chocolate, Christian Faithies, Candy Bar Tunes, and GDQ YouTube, aka GDQ. Will Ewa Energy, Dragon Ball, and Has-Been Hotel Event 2004 return to this program tomorrow? I don't know, but I hope that you'll be here tomorrow. Well, until tomorrow night, folks, that's news, and I am out, skis, 4x4.
Some creatures landed from outer space. They gave off a funny green light. They said they traveled to our planet just to watch Nick at Night.